Hi you guys, welcome back to channel Claire. Oh my god, I feel like it's been a while. I feel like it's been a while, but really it's only been 3 days. But in like YouTube, social media world, that's like a month. But like I've been going through. I've just been going effing through, but I'm here. I survived. I just needed to take some time, like when shit just becomes like very overwhelming, your body just is not feeling right, mental, you're just not there, you're just kind of floating. And I had to kind of like pull myself up out of it because I've stayed and sunk into that shit longer, and it'll go on for weeks and weeks, and it's just like, no, you just kind of have to snap out of it, or like something will like pique your interest, or something will like get in your mind like, you know what, let me get up off my fucking ass, let me do this, let me handle this, let me put these clothes away, let me do these dishes, let me do all the things that I've been sitting here looking at, knowing that I need to do, and just not doing it, just looking it directly in the eye. It's looking me back at like, bitch, like, what are you about to do? You're not about to do shit. And I turn my head and lay the fuck down. But you have to kind of like, for me, I don't know if it's a depression or what. I mean, probably, but and people experience it all over the world all the time. It's not something that is unfamiliar. So it's just kind of trying to like pick yourself up and just like shake yourself, like, get back in here, get back in here, get back in here. So like I kind of had to do that to myself and shake myself today, because I saw myself like going down a road that like I just don't really want to go there. I've been trying to do so much better, and I'm like, you've been there, let's go here, let's try things out a different way, whatever, you know what I mean, you've been there, you've done that. So that's kind of what's been going on with me. But I have been kind of keeping touch on what's going on out there. Not much. Seems like a lot of cheating has been going on. That's what's been happening. But Khloe has a new man, this Michelle guy, whatever. There's a picture posted of them. Maybe I can find it. Khloe has a new man. I've also been watching a lot of stuff. I watched the full Jeffrey Dahmer show. I watched the Kardashians. I watched like Been Here. I think it was called Been Here. It's on Hulu, like a reincarnation type movie that was kind of cool. I've watched a lot of stuff, and it's all kind of like a blur right now. But like, Khloe did find a new man. Probably nobody cares, but I do, just because I like Khloe. Of all the Kardashians, I think that Khloe is my favorite, just because she's been through so much shit, and she just like picks herself up and keeps it fucking pushing. Like, despite all the shit she gets in the media, people calling her names, calling her stupid, having all types of things to say about her choices in her relationships and parenting and this, that, and another, blah, blah, blah. And yes, they signed up for this job, so it's like people can say whatever, obviously, but on the other side of that, I'm just like, fuck, I could not imagine. That would be a lot. And she's always been that sister that has kind of been like singled out, didn't really look like the others. Rumors of that, like her daddy wasn't, Robert Kardashian, and this time that her dad was like OJ and all this other stuff. So like, she's just gone through a lot with her relationships, like these men being absolutely horrible to her. So like, now she's trying it a different way. So this is the guy, his name is like Michelle Morano, and he posted, it seems like he posted this on his IG story and added Khloe. So that's them. He's a very, very good looking man. I don't know what he does, probably a model or something like that. He has on like snakeskin pants, like black patent leathered snake print pants. Like, that is some rich shit. That is just something, I don't think, that is some rich shit. And then with like a silk, very deep neck, burnt orange, silky shirt. Like, it's just very much, it's a lot, but then it's not at the same time. So I mean, Some people got it, some people don't, but they're here. He's really holding up on that waist. It's very familiar, very comfortable. She's leaning all on him, pressing her body all up on him and stuff. So this is seeming like there's some chemistry there. There's something going on there. So like, whatever. I'm happy for Khloe. I'm sure people are gonna have something to say about it. Da 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 da. They always do, but what can you do? You can just live your life, and that is something that I really, really like about Khloe. But other than that, like, I did see that both parties, both Johnny and Amber, got their appeal paperwork in by the deadline. Now, what I found interesting was that I believe I saw that Johnny got his paperwork in before Amber got her paperwork in. But yeah, she was the one so gung-ho and doing this whole fucking appeal process. Like, yes, your shit is late. Yes, it was on the day, but why is your shit not, like, why is your shit, like, I don't understand it. All this fucking talk, all this, that, you got this, that, another. Your fucking paperwork should have been in top of the fucking morning, 8 a.m., opening of business, bitch. Like, you had all of this fucking talk. All of this talk. Why couldn't you get your shit in first thing in the morning? Why was your shit not already prepared? Like, I will never understand it. I will never understand it at all. And this is what's wrong with these people. They're so disorganized. They don't know what they're doing. She's doing anything possible just simply not to have to pay him at this point. It's just, it's asinine. It's asinine. It's asinine. And then I was thinking, like, with Johnny apparently dating Joelle Rich, which I did see a post saying that, you know, his camp and him are getting upset about, I don't know if I can find it, his camp and all are getting upset about the fact that people like speculating about this because it's not true. So I mean, like, yeah, but then on the upside, I'm just like, could you imagine, like, Johnny walking the streets with another woman and, like, holding hands, and they catch them at a cute little cafe holding hands across from each other, and then you get the pic of them leaning in, and then you get the pic of them kissing, and, like, it's a whole love affair off in, like, Paris or, like, some Italian Amalfi Coast town, and, like, you see all these pictures, and you know Amber's gonna be sitting there, like, shaking, literally seething, her blood boiling, and Eve's gonna be running around trying to calm her down, calm the situation, figure out what the fuck to do, and Amber's like, the fuck out of my face, like, complete and utter chaos. Yet we're hearing that, oh, she's putting in articles, or her spokesperson saying, for one of my comments, that, oh, she doesn't care who Johnny dates. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. She is watching his every move. You better trust and believe that she has someone that's letting her know what the fuck's going on. Like, keeping her up to date. Like, she's doing the digging. She's doing the dirt. She's gonna have her eyes on Johnny for forever. For forever. So they got their appeal paperwork in, this, that, and da. Laura B, like, really did the groundwork and, like, getting all that information out there timely. If there were mistakes, she was, like, sitting there and updating them in real time. She's really fucking awesome for that. Let me see if I can go to her page. Let's see if there's any updates. Laura B. Still all this Chris Bowsey stuff is going on, craziness, like, oh my god, Nate the lawyer, you know, funded his campaign for this whole ordeal, like, literally funded. Like, it's all a hot mess. It's just like, you should have just sat there and ate your fucking food, because now you're in all of this bullshit when you didn't have to be. Now all your shit is out in the open, and people are talking about you and what you should have done and what's going on with this and questioning this, that, and other. And it's just like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, update. New York Marine and General Insurance Company versus Amber Heard. So this is the other fucking lawsuit. Notice and acknowledgement of service on Amber Heard filed. Pretty sure her answer is due 21 days from service, so October 14th. Okay, so she got all types of shit going on. And then let's not forget about Australia, because I truly believe they're working on their shit behind, like, in the background, and then they're gonna, like, come down with the hammer, like, fuck you, bitch. What else? I thought I just saw it. Yep, so Johnny's appeal was received on 9/23 and Amber's was received 9/23, but Johnny's was received first. So we'll just see what happens with that. Probably a whole bunch of nothing. Probably a bunch of hurry up and wait, like a whole bunch of nothing, because at the end of the day, and I still see these people somehow talking about this shit, and it's just like, my eyes kind of just glaze over and I don't really see it anymore, but I see certain like trigger words they like to use, and I'm just like, what the fuck? It is September. It is the end of September, and like, y'all, for real? For real. Like, there is no way that you guys can still believe after everything that this woman is not the liar of the fucking universe. Like, there's no way. There's no effing way. So, I'm wishing Johnny well. I hope that he is dating somebody. I hope that I get to see pics of them out there kissing, snoozing, walking, her with shopping bags because he just took her on a shopping spree. Like, I hope to see it all, and I want them to do it so extra. Call TMZ in. He deserves to gloat a little bit. Shit, call TMZ in, get the pics. Oh my god, make a little bag off of it, whatever, buy your girl a nice something, and then like, you get the satisfaction of knowing that Amber is over in her little bungalow freaking the fuck out. Like, it's so crazy. So I just wish him the best. I wish him the best. I truly can't wait to see the movie in Versailles, Louis the 15th, 16th, I forget. But I really am excited to see that. I feel like nothing's gonna happen with this. But anyway, more so what I have been keeping up with as I've been away is Meghan Markle, y'all. It's like, she is the most intriguing, polarizing person I think that I've ever witnessed in my lifetime. Let me not even fucking say that. That's horrible. Let me not say that. Let me not say that. Scratch that. Not in my lifetime. I'm saying in a sense that, like, my mom's generation had like Princess Diana. Okay? This generation, I can't say we have Meghan Markle because people are like, bitch, no, don't you ever even compare her to Princess Diana. Like, no comparison, obviously. But you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm meaning in the fact that she is so talked about. Like, this woman has people fucking whipped. Like, and I say it, I feel like in every video I do, but like, I see it more and more every day. It doesn't stop. It doesn't end. It's consistent. There are certain accounts that like literally throughout the day are talking about this woman and how horrible she is and connect these dots and this, that, and another. And now I've gotten into the whole bump situation, the baby bump situation, and people thinking that the baby was not of her body and that she had like a surrogate because this bump has been seen moving or shifting in different, like, you know, like up and down. Like, if you had a fake baby bump, it's not like falling and moving the way it should, like if you kneel or if you turn this way, da da da. And so like, there's these pictures that I'm seeing of like all these people talking about her bump, and I'm like, on the one hand, it's fucked, because if you look at the pictures, they look fucked. It looks like something. Like, maybe it's just my eyeballs. Maybe it's editing, you know? But then on the other end, I'm like, if she had a surrogacy, like, people do that. Like, the Kardashians did it. People do surrogacies all the fucking time. And I don't feel like that should be something that is a negative. Like, they're trying to make it. They're making it seem like she didn't have that baby, this, that, and that, blah, blah, blah. There's all these questions. This is what I even saw a list that someone had written up, took the time to written up of all the questions that they have that don't make sense. And on the other hand, why is there a list of all these questions that don't fucking make sense and don't match up? I'm back fucking conflicted. I'm back fucking conflicted because it's just, on the other end, I do not condone the hate that this woman is getting. I don't condone it. I think it's so fucked up, the shit that I read. Some of the stuff that I see, I think it is fucked. And I'm like, y'all, it's all day. I could not imagine being her. It is all fucking day. So then, but then on the other end, I'm like, that shit don't make sense. That didn't sound right. Like, that does look a little weird. Like, the blackface thing, I think, is completely off par. Like, I don't even give that fucking credence. But looking at some of the pictures of the bumps, I'm like, oh god, but I don't know if they're edited. So like, and then the whole list of questions, I was reading through them, I'm like, I mean, if this is true, then like, yes. It's weird, but like, does she deserve this hate? No. So it's just like, I'm so conflicted. And I think that's what like keeps me interested, because I keep seeing more and more and more and more, and I'm like digging to see like the like more positive things, but I just keep seeing the negative. And now, okay, so we know that I bought Tom Bower's book Revenge and didn't even fucking finish it because I couldn't. It was very slow. It's still in my Kindle, like, well, yeah, my little thing. And I'm just like, I can't. But now there is another book out. Another expose on Meghan Markle. How bad do you have to be to have 2 expose books come out on you in the same fucking year? Like there is something to say about that. Like, come on, y'all. Like, for real, there is something to say about a person who is able to garner this much attention and hold people's attention for this long. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anything really like this. And so the new book is called Courtier, which claims Meghan Markle is a narcissistic sociopath. And within all this stuff I'm seeing, there's like excerpts from the book and her being horrible to staff and saying like all these weird things. So I'm about to try to like go over it. We're gonna try to go over some of this because it's just like, what is going on here? Like, okay, see, this is some of the bump pictures, okay? This is what I'm talking about. I'm like, I don't know if this is actuality, because it can also be lighting, it can be angles, it can be like whatever, but when I'm seeing it displayed to me like this, it looks a certain type of way. But then I also think about my knowledge and experience with the Johnny Depp trial, and I'm just like, you can't believe anything that the media says, or anything really that's out there, because it can be tweaked and edited and twisted and this, that, and another. So I am showing you guys this with that in mind. Forgive me for all of that. But so here we go. This is Meghan going to some event. They show the bump of her arriving, and then they show the bump of her leaving. So this is her in like this camel colored outfit. You can see here the bump definitely looks a little square. That could be the angle. Definitely much flatter, you know, like maybe she was sitting and then it came up like that when she got out the car. It kind of has like that line right there, but that could be the angle. And then you see her bump here, and you see the belly button and everything like that. So it looks different. But y'all, this is a collage that somebody put up from a tweet. So then they have a picture of January 30th next to a picture of January 16th. So they're saying how. Look, I've never fucking been pregnant, so I don't know how you can bump it like this. I have no clue. So that's one of the pictures. Also, Rihanna possibly doing the Super Bowl. I think that would be amazing. I think that that would be absolutely amazing. Mm, 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 mm. Let me find another bump picture. Oh, and then them thinking that she has freaking cameras in her outfits. Like, y'all. And there's this site called, it's on IG, it's called Markle News 1, and they just post a bunch of shit about her. Like, this is a screenshot of the writing that this person put on their IG, giving like tea about what's happening in Montecito. Like, what the fuck? Y'all, it's a fucking lot. It's a fucking lot. Like, 2 expose books in a year. I find that to be kind of amazing, quite honestly. Maybe that's a fucked way to see it, but I feel like if she really wants to look at it this way, she could use this power, this attention, and whatever it is that people have this amazement and draw to her to just constantly want to talk shit. Like, she could take that and turn it into so much, like, oh my god. And then, like, on the other hand, I see the praise that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, gets, you know? And again, I think she is a beautiful girl. But I have been seeing recently, I saw a TikTok or something about, like, how her and Harry used to really be party kids back in the day. Like, Miss Catherine got down. She was having fun. But, I really would want to see them. I would love to be a fly on the wall. Oh my god. With Meghan Markle and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, in a room, just together. Like, I would pay oh my god. And then to just see Harry, the Prince of Wales, William, Catherine, the princess, and Meghan in the room just together. Like, I really would want to know what they talk about. Like, what the tension, the discord, the drama. And you guys know they see all of this shit. Like, they see it all. So I don't know. I don't fucking know. But hold on. Let me see what he said. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show y'all. I had to go way back through my likes from like the weekend and everything. Y'all, okay. So there's also an IG that is entitled on Meghan Narcissist 1, alright? They made a fucking diagram. A fucking diagram. Okay. Okay, they made a fucking diagram about this woman, Meghan Markle. It says, it's what you don't see. This is the tweet. It says, it's what you don't see in people that bites you in the butt, okay? I feel like I need to charge this before it dies. Here is said chart. It says, Meghan Iceberg Markle. Someone took the time to make this. Found the clip art for the iceberg, put all these fucking things on, posted it to the fucking internet about this woman. Do I agree that things don't look right? Yes. Do I agree that some shit just is not adding up? Yes. But is this necessary? This is what the thing says. So Meghan Iceberg Markle at the top, okay, and then look at the picture they used. Just look at the picture they used of Meghan. So at the top it says charming, confident, extrovert, sociable, caring, all right? And then it says underneath what people don't see: jealous, bullies, pathological liars, afraid of loneliness, heartbreakers, no empathy, addicted to social attention, no quality friends. Like, god damn. Like, fuck. This is what I'm saying. Like, y'all, it very much like And then I'm like, should I get the Courtier's book? And I'm like, no, you didn't even fucking read Revenge. You were reading all the freaking romance novels and shit. I wasn't even doing what I was supposed to do. But there's some excerpts, so I guess I'll leave it to that. But like, it just goes, it's just, wow. This one chick, Tam, just Tam, she tweets a lot about Meghan. She says, I very much hope that following the publication of Tom Bower and now Valentine Lowe's books, that more people will come forward to tell the truth about Harry's ghastly life. They must know by now they are not alone. Wow. Then the Daily Mail puts out an article. This is the title of the article. Prince Harry feared he would become a has-been once his nephew George turned 18. Already pitting Harry against his freaking nephew, who is still like a toddler. Like, it's so crazy. It is so crazy. This is the article, if you don't believe me. Like, Daily Mail, check, okay? Like, it's a lot. And I was just going through liking all this shit that I was seeing, because I was just like, this is, and I'm not liking it because I agree necessarily. I'm liking it because I can bookmark and talk about it here, because I'm just like, this is madness. Niall Gardner, Meghan Markle has been a disaster for the British monarchy. Her vicious attacks on the royal family have been immensely mean-spirited, and the British and American people are increasingly turning against her narcissism. And this interview was with whom? Dan Wooten. Don't we know him? Don't we know him? This is them talking.
American woke left.
Like, they talked for 5 minutes about her.
Esteemed former aide Niall
5
Gardner.
minutes.
Niall,
we're not listening
the
to all
attacks
of
from
this.
Britain by the American left-wing media have
in these pieces, New York Times, Washington Post, for example, they know nothing about Britain's history. They are simply firing shots at the United Kingdom.
I'm just like,
they are launching assaults on the...
Why? Why? So this is also what I was talking about, and this is from Tam, just Tam. This is the list that I was telling you guys about, that someone took the time out of their day, the time that we have that is not guaranteed. Granted, it is yours to do with however the fuck you want to use it. If you want to write lists about questions, that's fine. However, and I also see, why is there this long ass list of fucking questions? But this is it. She says, apologies to my earlier followers who have seen this tweet before, if not twice. However, now that Archie, bringing in the children, is the 6th in line of succession, believe the time is right to air these questions again. We do not hate, we question. All we want is the truth. Okay? So that's what it says. It is 4 pages, 4 little Twitter screens of typed out, bullet pointed, bolded, double spaced questions. Look at that page. Like, questions. Like, Meghan, why are all these questions? Like, girl, it's... Okay, so let's look at some of them. The ever-changing bump, okay? So this is entitled Issues Surrounding Archie, all in the public domain, all right? So the ever-changing bump regularly appeared to change sizes more significantly than just the baby moving. See pictures from January 10th, black dress, no bump. 15th, purple dress, red coat, among others. So apparently there's pictures that correlate to said list. Jesus fucking Christ. Bump appeared to be falling to her knees. Birkenhead, purple dress, red coat. Bump visibly popping out when she stands up at Mayhew Dog's home, January 16th. Miraculous ability to squat down with knees together while 5 months pregnant with huge bump. Now that is a feat. But we saw that fucking curtsy she did at the funeral. Like, that shit was deep. Like, it was pristine. She fucking has it. Like, I'm sorry. You know, an it factor, like, like, some people have it and some people just simply don't, and it's nothing that you can like artificially make. It's innate, it's in you. It either you have it or you don't. You were born with it or you don't. And certain people have it. Like, I feel like Marilyn Monroe, she had like that it thing in her. Like, you know, Beyonce has like that it thing in her. Like, there's certain people who just have that thing, and I feel like Meghan has that it factor, because the girl is gorgeous. Like, she's gorgeous. Like, seeing her up close when they were doing the walkabout and shit, which is a whole other thing, because people are saying that she was going around being upset because she wasn't paid. And she was not wanting to do it, and I wasn't paid to do this and this, that, and another. Do I believe that Meghan Markle actually said out of her mouth that she feels like she should be paid to do the walkabout at the Queen Mother's, Her Majesty the Queen's funeral? I don't think she is that dumb to let that escape out of her mouth with for anybody to fucking hear her in the public. Maybe would she say that shit to Harry behind closed doors? Yeah, maybe. But somewhere where someone could actually hear it and report on that, I don't think she's that dumb. Because look at where she has gotten, you know? Like, I just don't think she's that dumb. So, that's a whole other thing. So, they have all these questions about the bump. Bump's unusual ability to sway and be squashed. And they have linked a YouTube link that you could copy and paste. Jesus Christ. So then they go into her behavior while pregnant. Oh my God. October 23rd, despite being pregnant, MM visited Fiji, where Zika is prevalent. I didn't know that. I don't know if that's true or accurate. I don't want to put that out there because I don't know if there's accuracy in that. Pregnant women advised not to travel to these countries. What type of expectant mother puts their fetus at risk of Zika? Okay. Then the weekend of the 19th through the 20th of September, they went to Amsterdam for a private weekend. There she was said to have had a glass of red wine. Other reports suggest it was much more. What type of expectant mother puts her fetus at risk with alcohol? Y'all. First of all, I thought it was okay to have a glass of red wine when you were pregnant, like, here and there, like, blah. Again, who the fuck saw Meghan Markle have a glass of red wine? Like, who are you around? Like, I just don't understand how these people get these details, these insider notes, like this, that, and another. I just don't believe that these people are just free, like, willy-nilly like that. But then again, we saw Charles acting the way he was acting during, like, the signing with the pins and everything like that, tripping. And they're trying to get those videos, like, scrubbed from the internet. And it's just like, wow. It's very much too much. Then they go into the birth. Archie was said to have been born at the Portland hospital in the early mornings of May 6th. No baby was born at the hospital that night. There was no midwife on duty, so somebody called the goddamn fucking hospital and asked, was this baby born there? Like, is that information they would even be able to tell you? Isn't that, like, against, like, HIPAA laws? Like, The Sussexes said that Archie was delivered by Dr. Penny Law, the Countess of Bradford. This has been denied by her husband. Other possible contenders have refused to comment. So I'm like, Meghan and Harry, if this is true, why would you lie about who the doctor is? Like, that can be proven, or just, it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. Prince Harry, during the presentation interview, referred to watching him grow over the last 2 weeks, when the birth was supposedly 2 days previously. So people are saying he fucking slipped up and the baby was born way back 2 weeks ago when it was supposed to be 2 days ago. Do I know if that's actuality? I do not know. But these are the questions that people have. Like, it goes on and on. Like, I'll just read you some of the titles. This is the birth, the photos, The Baby That Never Moves, A Real Child, the South African tour, LA, Where's Archie? That's the longest one. The The only place where it has been confirmed that the Sussexes actually lived is Tyler Perry's house. Reports say there was absolutely no baby waste, diapers, formula, etc. Reports say there was absolutely no baby waste, diapers, formula, etc. Somebody was going through their trash. Somebody was going through Tyler Perry's trash to see if there was baby items in said trash. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be fucking kidding me. And I don't see how people don't see that side of how this shit looks when they're putting this stuff out here. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? When social media was complaining that Harry was never seen enjoying himself, suddenly a pap shot of him taken by a drone or from an upper window in the house was released of him playing in the backyard with one of the dogs. No sign of Archie, which seems strange. Sad the poor baby doesn't get to play with his dad. Y'all, I'm so fucking done with this list. I'm so done with this list. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Do you guys see what I'm saying? And I'm sorry if you guys aren't interested in this stuff and you don't want to hear me drone on and on about Meghan Markle and the hair and I apologize, but it is something that's interesting, man. I'm just like, what is going on here? So then, this is an excerpt from Valentine Lowe's new book, The Courtier, okay? It says, at around the same time, Meghan spoke particularly harshly at a meeting to a young female member of the team in front of her colleagues after Meghan had pulled to shreds a plan she had drawn up. The woman told Meghan how hard it would be to implement a new one. Don't worry, Meghan told her. If there was literally anyone else I could ask to do this, I would be asking them instead of you. So they are really saying Meghan is a mean girl. And the thing is with like these excerpts, like it's in quotes, making it seem like this is a direct quote, word for word, from Meghan's mouth. And I'm pretty sure you can get in trouble for that shit, you know? Like putting shit in quotes that like how do we, like, I don't know. Another excerpt. This, however, was just the beginning. Keeping Meghan happy and by extension, keeping Harry happy was an ongoing challenge. Harry's staff knew that Meghan was different from other royal girlfriends. She had her own opinions. So typical other royal girlfriends just don't have opinions. They're just fucking hair, body, and fucking air in the brain. Like, for real. No opinions. This is shocking. Oh my god. Like, you have an opinion? How dare you? She had her own opinions and would let people know what they were. In the spring of, not only do you have your own opinions, you actually are verbally telling people said opinions. Oh my goodness. In the spring of 2017, more than 6 months before the couple were engaged, she told one of Harry's advisors, I think we both know we're going to be one of your bosses. I'm going to be one of your bosses soon. Like, it sounds so Mean Girls. Like, this guy is writing her as the Regina George of the royal family. Like, it's crazy. There's, like, more excerpts and stuff. It's just, like, it's so much. It's so much, you guys. But my iPad is about to die. Oh god, how can I forget? There's this whole thing with why Harry wasn't there prior to the Queen dying, which is because he was having issues with the fact that Meghan wasn't allowed up there and was causing chaos and was delaying shit and got up there late. And then refused to have dinner with his dad and brother. All because Meghan so missed his grandmother, the Queen, passing. That's a heavy one to put on somebody. That is an extremely heavy one to put on someone, y'all. My iPad is really about to die. It's a mess. It is a hot mess. Oh yeah, this is where they're saying that quickly before this dies, where the microphones are for this whole Netflix show or whatever. So they're saying there's a microphone right there where that square little thing is. And then they're saying she also had a microphone in her dress and in her gloves. Do I see a square piece right there? Yes. Could it be edited? Yes. Could it be some type of something to help her physically with her body? Like, I don't fucking know. Yes. Could it be a microphone? Absolutely. It's just so effing crazy. It's so crazy, you guys. So, like, just let me know what you think about all of this. Like, is anyone as conflicted as I am? Like, I feel like I haven't been able to settle on this one just because I can't, like, I don't understand, like, the hate and, like, vitriol is the word that she gets. I don't think that's right. You know, reserve that for, like, people like Amber Heard. You know, I just, I don't know. It's all very interesting to me. But yeah, as I want to keep going with my channel, because I really enjoy doing this, so I appreciate anybody who watches and watches regularly. It's really dope. I was thinking about other stuff I wanted to do. I saw a couple people say like ASMR. I watch a lot of ASMR. I watch Moonlight Cottage. I really enjoy her. She does, like, oh my god, is this thing about to die? She does the most beautiful ASMR videos. It's unfreaking believable. The time and detail she puts into, like, she creates her own sets. It's none of that green screen stuff. Like, it's legit. Like, look at this. This is one of my favorites. Like, she has the fucking gowns, the whole background. Like, this is her getting you ready for a ball. Like, she does all of this. So, and it's like a really different take on ASMR. And I'm just like, if I were ever to delve into something, I would do it like this. But I ain't got the funds for that. But it's just like, look at that. Gorgeous. Yeah, she's like putting makeup on you and stuff. She's making the calls. So like, if you're into ASMR or whatever, check that out. I've heard someone say like I had a soothing voice, and I appreciate that. But I don't know. That would be kind of cool to get into. I don't know. This life is weird. Who knows where it's gonna take me, what I'm gonna be doing, but I guess that's why we're here, right? To learn something, to figure this shit out. So yeah, as the sun is going down, I am gonna say goodbye to you guys for today. There was like this glare right there. I apologize. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a lovely rest of your Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and we'll be halfway through our week. Woo, woo, woo. And yeah, just if you're feeling down, if you're feeling ick, sometimes you just gotta shake yourself and get back into it, and just try your best. Just try your best. But I'll see you guys a little bit later. Bye.